What does Charmaine Jefferson feel is missing from our African American community?
There's no one thing. There are two things that become clear to me. The stuff we're responsible for and the stuff that other people are responsible for. There is clearly a heritage in this country where the notion of slavery, deliberate or indirect, has impacted us even when once we were out of chains. And the notion of segregation and the notion of us not being as good as somebody else, a sort of what we would think of today as a media hype, has impacted us over and over and over and over again. And it has set up things that made it impossible for us to have amassed wealth in the same way that other communities were able to do. So on one hand, what we don't have, what we lack, is that sense of our own and our own community. And some of it has nothing to do with it being our fault. When you don't know from where you come, you know, if you're a Korean American immigrant to this country, you also can reach back to Korea as well as your Korean community here. If you are a Mexican American immigrant, if you're an Italian American immigrant, if you're a Polish American, if you're an African American, and by African American I mean a black whose ancestry came over from a slave, you don't have that connection. The most we can do right now is run an African ancestry DNA or a DNA test, and I can find out that part of my father's family, where they're from on the west coast of Africa. But when I finished my mother, I was haplo-H in Scandinavia. So, but that gives you a start. So you don't have the same sense of root that others have. That's one of the things for us as black people, black Americans, that we are missing. It's not the same for our black brothers and sisters who are from the continent and can actually point to their country, or that might be from Haiti or from Jamaica, and they can point to that. And even those countries, Haiti, which was very much in some respects founded on the slavery model,